So since tonight has been a crazy night in the NBA, and since everywhere I go I get asked about the top 5 point guards in the NBA, I decided that I was gonna tell everybody my top 5 point guards in the National Basketball Association right now. This is I did this based on criteria such as points per game, assists per game, your overall performance, what you do in fourth quarters, and how much you mean to your team. So, as further ado, my number 5 point guard is Rajon Rondo. He can improve on his jump shot, but we know the man can pass the ball. But the way that the Celtics have played without him, we to see how much of an impact he really makes, we have to wait and see because they're trending up right now, but we don't know where they'll be by the time the playoffs come around. My number 4 point guard, even though he hasn't played a game this season, is Rajon Rondo. I mean, is I'm sorry, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is my number 4 point guard just because he hasn't played this season. He would move up if he played in some games, but he hasn't played any games yet, so therefore I cannot move him up on my list. But he is in the top 5 point guards in the NBA. Period. Okay, number 3 is the youngster, Kyrie Irving. I have Kyrie at number 3. Kyrie's averaging 23 points a game, 5 assists, 4 boards. You can't do much better than that. So you have to put him up there, and he's in the top 10 in the league in scoring as the point guard. And really, he has no talent around him much in Cleveland, so it's very, very huge for him to be on this list. Number 2, I have Tony Parker. Tony Parker is averaging 21 points and 8 assists a game. He's basically the catalyst for the Spurs. He's everything the Spurs do runs through him now. Tim Duncan has passed the torch to him, and it's his team, and he's doing a heck of a job with it. And another reason he's number 2 on the list is because he's on the best team in the NBA as of right now, best record in the NBA, most dominant team in the NBA right now. So you have to show love to him as point guard of that team and as the floor general and as the leader. My number 1 point guard should come no surprise by anybody is Chris Paul. But when you think of a point guard, he's the prototype. He's tough. He's tenacious. He's a pit bull. I mean, people talk about, oh, he's only 6 feet tall, but I guarantee nobody wants to mess with that little 6 foot guy when he's on the court. And he's averaging 16 points, 9 assists right now. He's playing with Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and he sits back and he knows his role. But when it's time for him to take over a game, he's there to do it. So Chris Paul is my number 1 point guard in the NBA right now. Russell Westbrook missed the list because I felt that it'd just be a shame for Derrick Rose not to be on here just because of an injury and because Derrick Rose is a top 5 point guard in the NBA. Darren Williams has not showed me a lot, except he knows how to get a coach fired. But so Darren Williams was left on my list on purpose. He's a top 10 point guard, but not a top 5 point guard. Thank you. Another video coming soon. Hope y'all enjoy. Have a good night.